Okay, so Dylan and I decided that we were gonna do I keep getting closer, a Q&A video. We had a bunch of people send us some questions. I asked on my Facebook, and we actually got a whole lot. I actually split it up between 2 cups. That way, neither of us can prep for the answer that we're about to get. Mostly because Dylan yelled at me because I knew all the questions.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started. You can go first.
Okay.
Sit close-legged.
Alright. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does Dylan love your butt?
That one was from Carolyn. I can't believe I got that one first.
Yep. Alright, starting us off strong. It's a 10.
10. Heard that. 10.
My parents will watch this.
A lot of people will hopefully watch it. What is your dream career?
Wait, are you asking me?
Yeah. That one was just for you. All of these are for both of us.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know this answer.
You don't know your own answer?
No.
I think Dylan would probably want to get paid to play video games for a living.
You're not wrong, but...
Yeah. You don't have one that you're like, oh my gosh, super passionate about though.
Right.
So.
No. You want to be like a serial killer or something?
I would love to be a criminal investigator or a
serial killer.
Not a serial killer. Or a, what's it called? Investigative journalist. I think I would really enjoy that. But at the same time, I know I would be terrified to do things like that, so I never could. But realistically, I'd want to be an event planner and plan weddings and such. I mean, I do that now, but I would like to do it on my own and like have my own business.
What is your favorite memory together?
I don't know.
Niagara was fun. That was
Yeah,
our first
that was, like,
trip out.
That was like the first trip we ever had by ourselves. We did go on a cruise, but that was like with your parents. I mean, it was a good time, but we had plans with them. This time, like being in Niagara, we got to do everything on our own. We got to plan everything out, and it was really nice just being. I mean, we're alone together all of the time, but doing stuff that we wanted to do and just kind of going on an adventure by ourselves was pretty dope. But I feel like we have a lot of really good memories together. Like every single time we traveled to see each other, like was always a really fun. The long distance part of our relationship was always really fun. I don't know. I feel like I have so many memories, especially from that time. Okay.
That was like a 3-minute answer. Yeah. This is gonna take forever. That's not my turn.
This one's from Mueller. How do you feel about your partner's friends? They're the worst. I'm just kidding. No, I really love Dylan's friends. They've always been super welcoming. Since I moved up here, 4 years ago now almost. Yeah. And immediately I was included in the group, and even one time Dylan was out of town, they threw a party and they told me I had to come, like, just because he wasn't going to be there didn't mean I shouldn't show up. So I think they're pretty awesome. I've gotten really close to some wives and the girlfriends, so we have a nice little friend group here. What about my friends?
Oh, I like everyone but Michelle.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, your turn.
Have you started doing something that was influenced by your partner? I don't know, I have your planner now.
Yeah, I kind of ruined my planner.
No, she ruined 2 pages.
I ruined a couple pages, which
makes all things ruined.
Yeah, in my brain it's done. Like I can't use it anymore because that's all I'm going to think about is those 2 pages being messed up. So now Dylan has it. I don't know what I think we're already pretty similar.
Yeah.
So I don't think we've really, things might have intensified because of one another, like organizing.
Oh, yeah.
For me, like I like everything to be in a certain spot, so I know that Dylan does that just because he knows that I freak out about it. But other than that, I don't know. Would you have done anything relationship-wise to be together sooner?
No?
I don't think so.
Wasn't really possible either.
No. I think that if we could have been together, I mean, we both would have liked to be together sooner, but things happened the way that they were supposed to, I feel like, and I don't feel like if I got here any sooner, that things would be different, if that makes sense. Like, I don't...
I mean, you're here 8 months after your graduation, so it's not...
Yeah. Like, I wanted to move earlier, but I also wanted to finish school. Dylan wanted to finish school. We were already pretty committed to that, and so it was the right time when I moved.
Yeah.
Is that your question or my question?
Yours.
Okay.
I've crumpled on mine up.
Oh, great.
When do you plan on having a baby? I probably should ask that one after the wedding question. That's inevitably in here, but 2050.
20? No.
I'm gonna be 57 years old when the baby's born.
We're not. Just kidding.
We're having 9 boys.
Dylan is convinced that we're gonna
time.
have a full baseball team, and I told him he's insane. Because that's not happening. Anyway, on to the next. What quirk does your partner do or have that you find adorable?
I like your second nose. Yeah, there it is.
Thanks for pointing that out, Todd. It's not, Dylan points it out all the time.
Yeah.
My quirk is like whenever you're really excited, or when he's in a really good mood, he jokes around a lot, but he like you repeat things at me, or you'll come in my face, like you'll be extra touchy, and like I can just tell when you're in that headspace by the way that you're acting towards me, and that's my favorite. Like I can always tell when you're in a really, really good mood.
So I just gotta touch your face.
It's cool.
What is your dream car? Yours is a Ford Raptor.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. It's been that for a while.
Yeah.
Do you even have one?
No. Of course I would like a truck.
Yeah.
Raptor would be cool.
Yeah.
But like I'd also be cool with a used Silverado. So
Yeah. You just want a truck really bad.
yeah, I'm not picky.
Yeah. That's fair. How did you guys meet each other? Do we have time for a 20-minute video?
It was Indianapolis for my sister's volleyball tournament in 2012, spring 2012.
Yeah. Our parents were friends in the Air Force. We were actually born in Okinawa together. My mom was actually in the delivering room when Dylan was born.
Yeah.
And then they forced us to meet again. And we both thought we were going to hate it. And then...
Still hated it.
Find out now. That's cool. No, I had a great time.
Yeah, I'd be good.
Immediately I knew that we were going to be lifelong friends. I didn't know we would date at that point. I just knew that I wanted him in my life. Corny.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit corny.
But I knew I wanted him to be my friend, so.
We went coning.
We did. Dylan went coning for the first time ever. I didn't know it was his first time, but he took me coning to
Yeah, you guys
impress
want to
me.
go coning?
He's like, do you want to go coning? I was like, sure. And so we went. It was his first time. He was trying to impress me. It was out of McDonald's.
It was. What is one thing you can't stand about your partner?
your friends. I'm just kidding. I don't think there's anything that I can't stand. Like, nothing bothers me to the point where I like don't want to be with you anymore, or like.
It's not about you want to break up with me. Just what works.
Lack of communication.
You know, that's my answer too. So
Yeah.
there we are.
We're both really bad at communicating. Dylan is bad at communicating when it comes to almost everything. He just doesn't talk to people. He doesn't feel like he needs to.
No.
He doesn't feel like he needs to get his feelings out. Where
It just feels like therapy.
yeah, he doesn't like that.
No, this feels like therapy.
Oh. I, on the other hand, don't like letting people know when I'm upset, and so when I do get upset at Dylan, it's really hard for me to open up. So I just, go and hide and avoid it. What advice would you give someone in a long distance relationship? Well, obviously, you have to have trust in the other person. So if the trust isn't there from the beginning, I don't think you should go for it. Also, make time to communicate with each other. You don't have to be on a set schedule, or there were days where we didn't talk at all. It was maybe a good morning text and a good night text. That was all we could do, but kind of just.
There's a point I was waking up at like 6 in the afternoon because I work nights.
Yeah, like you're not gonna be able to talk 24/7. And honestly, I think my biggest piece of advice would be like live your own life, even though you're in that relationship. Like, be comfortable with being alone.
Yeah.
And find a really good group of friends that you want to spend time with to keep yourself distracted. Because the busier you are, the less you're thinking about being away from that person.
Yeah.
So, I think that's what I learned the most. Is like being comfortable with being by myself, for sure.
And you can't afford to be the jealous type.
Oh, not at all. You
can't.
cannot.
It will never work if you do
No.
that.
Like.
It's not even jealous that they're with someone else. It's just jealous that they're with friends.
Yeah.
Like even that does.
It was hard. It was hard because I'm like, I wish I was hanging out with him while he's hanging out. Like I wish he was hanging out with me instead of all these other people. Like, you can't be like that. Just be happy that they're doing, be happy that they're hanging out with their friends. Be happy that they have a life and they're actually doing something and they're not sitting in their hotel room, their dorm room, just thinking about you. Like, I think that's a big thing too, for sure.
Yeah.
Was that honest way up?
You okay?
I don't know where we're at. So.
Neither.
What is it like living together?
Awful.
The worst. No, I actually really love living together.
It's been a lot of fun.
I think we're still kind of adjusting to having our own house, because when I first moved up here, we lived with his parents, and we had to adjust to living with his parents, and then we had to adjust to an apartment, and then now we have a house. So we're still kind of getting used to each other, especially now that we have more space. It's like we both have ideas of what we want to do, and then we both want similar things, but also different things when it comes to the house. So it's still an adjustment for sure.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Do you remember the moment you knew you wanted to be with your partner? No?
No?
Like the moment when I was like light bulb?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I knew the moment I wanted to try to be in a relationship with you, because like we said, we met when I was living in Missouri and he was living here in Michigan. So I think the first time I was like, I would really give this a shot was one day when we were Skyping and I was playing a song. I don't remember what song it was. You're like, oh, I have a song to play for you, and you played it. And it was the exact same song. And like, music is like a big deal for me, and the fact that you played it, I don't know.
What song was it?
I don't remember. I don't remember. That's
unfortunate.
sad. But I think in that moment I was like, yeah, I think I could give it a shot. I think it would be worth taking the chance on for sure.
Oh, that's you.
Did you ever have doubts about your relationship?
Oh, maybe in the beginning, like during
yeah.
like the long distance part, but
In the beginning, I did.
like the first 6 months sucked.
Yeah, because we were getting used to not seeing each other. Archie.
Archie, don't even do it. Get down.
Definitely within the first 6 months, maybe probably even the first year for me. I think even though the worst time, that like the biggest doubt I had was the first weekend I actually came up to visit, and we like went on our first date and everything. Like leaving that day was really hard for me.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I cried like a lot on the way back home because I was just like, am I going to be able to? I had more doubt in myself. Yeah, I had more doubt in myself. Like, how am I going to do this? Like, I've only ever been in relationships where I've seen the person every day or could at least make plans to hang out with that person. And I was like, how am I going to do that? I didn't think I was strong enough for it.
Too much TikTok. Oh, this is Ben's question. If you switched bodies, Freaky Friday style, how long until you get caught? Assuming by other people.
Yeah.
I would get caught fairly quickly.
I think I would get caught very quickly too.
Yeah.
Because if I had to go to work for him, I don't know anything about what he does, nor can I do it. I couldn't fake it.
Yeah. And I have, of course, patience, so I just be yelling at people.
Fair enough. What do you guys... I can already answer this without reading the whole thing.
Alright, go for it.
What do you guys bicker about the most? What do we want to order for dinner? Or what do we want to make for dinner? Is honestly the biggest argument we ever have.
Because you never know.
No.
Never.
I never know what I want. I'll put that 100% on me. But not 100%.
Or I'll
like
give an option and it's
98%.
still a
And I'm
no.
like, no, I don't know. You know, the typical girl stuff.
This is staged. This is staged. You did this on purpose.
No, I didn't. It was a
When do you
question.
plan on getting engaged?
Never. Just kidding. No, it's in the works, I guess. Like, it's on our to-do list for sure. You asked me last year if I wanted a house or if I wanted to get engaged, just because we knew that we couldn't do both at the same time financially.
Right.
I guess that was actually 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You picked a house.
I picked a house because I wanted a place where my family could come and visit me, and that seemed more important at the time. It's still more important because I know that if we do get married, nothing's really going to change between us. Like,
Nothing
I already
changes.
feel like we're married. Like, we just get to have a cool party. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what it'd be. We're basically already married.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
Dylan keeps trying to convince me to go to the courthouse, but I feel like people would.
yeah, comment on the video if you want us just to go get
People would.
married at the courthouse or
People
Vegas.
would kill me if I did that, I feel like.
Nah.
Yeah. What is your biggest pet peeve about the other's lifestyle? Communication still, I guess.
Yeah.
That's one that irritates me the most. It is lack of communication. For sure.
I like it. That's my answer too.
Great.
All right. 3 favorite things about each other.
Oh, I'm going first.
Yeah.
Okay. Selflessness.
Ooh. Actually, didn't we just do this in our book?
It's 3 words to describe them, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Selflessness, for sure. Especially when it comes to me, like Dylan puts my needs and pretty much everything above his own feelings and stuff.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I guess.
No, what else? Tell me more about how great I am.
Dylan's really caring, and I would say you're strong. I think that's the other word I used.
Strong.
Strong, I guess physically. But no, like mentally, it's very strong. Like has a good head on his shoulders, and just strong, an all around strong person. Okay, your turn.
Thanks. You're very creative, which I like.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful. The gifts that you give are usually, I don't know, they have some like whole meaning behind them.
Like Leslie Knope.
Sure, like
I'm 100%
Leslie
like
Knope.
Leslie Knope.
And then the third thing, I had it in the back of my head too. I don't know why. My answer is escaping.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Was it? And how much I care about other people.
No, it's your family. How family oriented you are.
That's it.
Yep.
Family oriented.
All right. Awkward part of the video. Next
That's
question.
I don't think it's me. What is your first memory of the other person? Definitely the weekend we had in Indianapolis. I remember coming out of the elevator and your mom, Terry, you tackled us right out of the elevator, and I was like, oh boy, that's how this weekend's gonna be. Like it's gonna be very exciting and really, really fun. And then we walked in and it was like really awkward between you, me, Alexis, and Bergen because
Yeah, what the fuck am I gonna say to you guys? Like,
we weren't like friends yet. And so like we're like,
We went to
oh, our parents
B-dubs.
are forcing us to hang out with these kids that we don't know. Ugh.
went to B-dubs,
Yeah.
and Lane was like 6,
Yeah.
and he cried for half the dinner. Lane.
So that was the first memory.
My first memory was actually the phone call that we had before we met up, where we said hi on the phone.
Oh really? I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
I just remember being in the office at our old house. Well, they said it. Or, well, my dad was calling your dad.
Yeah.
You can only have one kid, boy or girl.
Boy.
Yeah, I can
100%.
go with boy.
100% a boy.
I want both, but
I want both too, but if I have to pick one,
yeah, if I had to choose,
I'm
boy.
getting a boy. How do you make a long distance relationship work?
I mean, we kind of
I
covered
feel
that.
like we answered that.
Yeah. Next question.
Communication. Don't be jealous. Find activities.
What is the kindest thing you've done for each other?
We do a lot of little stuff for each other all the time.
Yeah.
We're not the type of people that do these grand gestures either. Like
Or
it's
presents.
Yeah, we don't do presents. We did a date night for Christmas instead of even
What's your
exchanging.
love language?
Is that what my question is?
No.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
No, but we just like, I don't know. Our kind thing is helping each other out around the house and like just making sure that we're there for each other when we really need to be. So, what love language are you, and how does your partner fulfill that? We're actually both quality time. I remember I made you take a test.
Was that quality time?
You were quality time. Yeah. they are both quality time, and honestly, we spend a crap ton of time together.
Yep.
A normal like night is like us coming home, sitting down and just kind of talking about our day. One of us will make dinner, the other one's kind of doing chores around the house, and then we kind of just sit down, watch a couple shows together, and kind of just talk. And then after that's when we kind of do our own thing. Like I'll go read or take care of something else that I have on my many to-do lists, and that's when Dylan goes and plays his games. So quality time.
Yep. If you could go back and start dating each other sooner, would you?
No.
Yeah, not possible. So no.
No, we wouldn't have had the opportunity. So we didn't know, like we knew
I
each
didn't
other.
know about you until 11th grade. And then we met
Well, I
12th
knew
grade.
you from Christmas cards, but just like, oh, here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Williams Christmas card. I'm like, okay, cool, Mom. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Like it, stuff like that. So it wouldn't have been possible. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Me. No, that doesn't apply to us. I don't think.
No, not really.
You're up.
What is our... I'm going to change it. What is our song?
What is it?
Our
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. What is it?
Oh, that's my question to you. You're supposed to answer it.
That means he doesn't know it.
Hunter Hayes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I Want Crazy by
He
Hunter Hayes.
doesn't know it.
He doesn't know it. Jesus. Okay.
Which, by the way, Hunter Hayes is the astronaut on Masked Singer. Calling it now.
Great.
Heard it here first.
Dumbledore versus Gandalf.
Gandalf, 100%.
Don't come at me because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love Dumbledore, but
Dumbledore wouldn't last 10 seconds.
it's Gandalf. Sorry, don't kill me.
Who gets more jealous?
Probably me.
Well, it might be you, but you might vocalize it more.
It's probably me. But not with like people. It's his video games. Like pay attention to me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think either of us are really jealous.
No, not really.
Nah. How long have you been together? 7 years tomorrow. Well, when we post the video, it'll probably be today. But March 30th, 2020.
7 long
7 years.
long years.
Yep.
So long. What do you think your future would be like if you never crossed paths?
I'd still be in St. Louis.
I'd still be single as fuck.
Yeah, I'd be in St. Louis, and honestly, before I met Dylan, like, that's where I thought I'd be for the rest of my life. I didn't even think about, like, that was home. I wasn't going to leave there.
Right.
My family's there. So, yeah. Just there. Don't know what I'd be doing.
Probably at the bridal shop.
Probably still at the bridal shop, because I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay. How does Dylan make it work knowing you are married to another man? This is from James. James and I get married
About once a week.
once a week.
Verbally.
Verbally. It's like, we're getting married today. So how do you deal with that?
I can't say on video.
You can't say.
I can't say.
We'll text you, James.
Yep. Any vacations planned together? If not, where do you want to go?
We don't have any planned.
We tried to do something for tomorrow or today when the video's out, but I just didn't work out.
Yeah, we were gonna try to go up north, just to kind of get away. We don't really have the time or the money to go on like an extravagant vacation. Obviously, we can't do that anyway right now, but we were just gonna go north and kind of just have a weekend to ourselves, but now we can't, and so I would really like to plan a trip for us to go somewhere tropical, but that won't be this year. I got too much stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, left or right, Twix?
Right.
Right? Right.
Okay.
Left is wrong.
What is your favorite kind of date? I'll answer this. We go out to dinner and we have food, good food. Last time it was fish bones.
Mm.
And then maybe we get dessert after on the way home. But then it's usually home, a movie, candy, and then bed. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. That, or maybe a game. You might throw a game in there.
Game or puzzle.
Yeah. Or
Yep.
Michigan versus Missouri slang. Okay,
Okay.
so
It's fucking kitty corner. It's not caddy corner. This isn't
Michigan
golf.
people say
Cat-
kitty corner. I have only heard catty corner. Another one is the soda and pop. Obviously, they say pop. We say soda.
Wrong.
What's another one? Oh, the DMV or the License Bureau is Secretary of State. That's different.
Sure.
Dylan didn't know that one.
No.
But, yeah.
It's pop and kitty corner.
Wrong.
Caddy corner
wrong.
doesn't even make sense.
Catty corner, like
It doesn't make
cattywampus.
Like what?
Cattywampus. Have you
Like
never heard
what?
that?
No.
Okay. Next question.
What is a normal day like for the both of you?
Work. Come home.
Coral wakes up first. I sleep in. Coral goes to work. And then I go to work. We both get home around 5:30.
Yeah.
Usually. Because your drive sucks.
Yeah.
Mine's 25 minutes.
Mine's like 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe an hour and a half, depending on how traffic is that
Yeah.
day.
And yeah, we said this earlier. Get home, talk about our day, cook, chores, Netflix, YouTube.
And then our own things.
Yep. And we sleep.
Cool. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
I'll never say no to pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. Is it a staple? No. But I will have it on there occasionally. Like, it's not something that I'm like, pineapple has to be on there every
It's good
single
in the
time.
summer.
Yeah. But
It's good summertime
I do
pizza.
enjoy pineapple on pizza. Very much. How many do you have left?
Do I have to put a...
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
You're behind.
How am I behind? We've been alternating.
I don't know.
You made them. How do you feel about your partner's family, partner's parents? I mean, your parents are like my parents. It's kind of
Same.
the same.
Yeah, they're both of our parents are very similar, in like humor and the way that we were raised. Like, it's insane how like we grew up, and they're also best friends, so that makes it really easy. Like,
This was my mom's question, wasn't it?
yeah, what's your mom's question? It makes it really easy, and they're super. I mean, your parents are super easy to get along with. I talk to them all the time. Dylan doesn't really talk to anybody, but when he does, he talks to my parents occasionally. So, I don't know, I think both of our families get along really well.
Yeah. And like all the extended family as well.
Yeah. Like, anytime we go back to St. Louis, the extended family is like, hey, we want to come hang out. Like, cousins are hitting us up and want to do stuff together, and most of my cousins like Dylan more than they like me, so. Todd.
Hey, Todd.
And then his family is like really welcoming to me. I like talk to his grandma all the time when we can. And I don't know.
You all like antiquing. I don't get it, but
Yeah,
you guys like it.
love antiquing.
I don't get it.
It's fine.
Where did Bubba come from?
Okay, so Dylan and I call each other Bubba
On occasion.
on occasion. We say babe on occasion,
Yeah.
but we don't do baby or princess or
Daddy.
none of those at all. Just didn't feel comfortable, and then we started watching the Vlog Squad videos, and Heath and Mariah and Aaron and TJ actually call each other Bubba, and I was like, oh, I actually really like that. So we stole that. I hope they don't try to sue us. Not that I don't think they can do that, but we stole it from them because it just felt more like our relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're up.
I'm up. Ugh. Was it easy to go from long distance to living together? Yes and no.
Yeah, like I don't know how to answer it. Like
It
I
was
feel like it's kind of obvious that it would take a while for us to get used to how like each person lives their life,
yeah.
but it wasn't like hard.
It wasn't like we were now together and we were like fighting all the time. Like, I can't believe you do this with the trash can, or you do this
Well,
in
you
the
still say that,
bathroom.
though.
Huh?
You still say that though.
Because he doesn't put the
I
bag
take
in
the trash out outside. I take it out of the bin and I tie it up and I take it out. But I didn't put a bag in before I took the trash out.
Right.
So then I'm in the wrong here.
Yeah.
No.
100%. Archie.
Hey.
Hey. But it also wasn't super it was easy, but at the same time it wasn't. Like, it was so exciting to actually just be together all the time that fighting kind of seemed pointless, and I don't think we really had anything to really fight about, if at all.
No. Never really fought either.
No.
I still haven't yelled at you.
No, Dylan has never yelled at me. We've never gotten into, like, a screaming match. We've been, like, upset with each other and have had really deep conversations. But
If I yell, Coral will cry.
Yeah, so we try not to do that.
Yeah.
But no, we try to talk things out rather than argue, like, really argue. It's easier. Yeah.
What's the first thing you would change about me if you could?
I want you to open up more. That's exactly it. Be comfortable talking about your feelings, because you hold on to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He holds on to all of his emotions, so when he's angry or mad, he just holds on to it and...
Internalize it.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, really bad. Like, all the time. Doesn't talk to anybody about it, really. So that. Other than that, I think you're perfect.
Oh, thanks, Pat. Thanks, Bubba.
What about me?
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's the communication when you're upset.
Yeah.
But we've covered that like 3 times already, so.
Must be a huge issue.
Huge.
You might break up
Huge.
because of it. Just kidding.
Let me know if to get married.
Rude.
Wait, you're up.
It's my last one.
Same.
What was Dylan's reaction to The Bachelor this season?
Stupid.
Dylan doesn't watch The Bachelor, but I obviously...
Sometimes.
You watch it occasionally, but you're not, like... You're only in here, like, when other people are over. Or if, like...
I watched all last season.
Yeah. But it's not something you're, like, passionate about.
No.
Not that I'm passionate about it either. I
No,
just
you're
enjoy
passionate.
it. It's a guilty pleasure.
You're passionate.
It's a guilty pleasure, for sure.
You guys did a bracket.
Yeah. Well, that's because I have girls now that will do that kind of stuff with me. I've never had that. So I thought it'd just be fun.
Well, now you might have more.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole group come over.
Now, Bachelor in Paradise, I'll watch that shit all day.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on it last season? Just that it was stupid?
Bachelor?
Yeah, Peter season.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Okay.
And all the girls were like 20.
Yeah.
And they acted like they were 20 in a college and stupid.
Yeah, it was a rough season.
Give me more Demi.
Demi,
100%.
best.
What is it like dating someone who roots for a different sports team other than yours?
Fun. I think it's fun.
Yeah, no,
It doesn't. It's not like we jokingly are like competitive about it, but our baseball teams don't play each other. But every 4 years,
Yeah, it's.
we don't have a football team. I'm gonna have XFL now, but
I mean, we don't have a football team either, so that's fine. Or a baseball team. They came in like dead last. So.
and it's really fun actually. I think when they do play each other, we're competitive. Like when the Tigers play the Cardinals, or
We won last time, right?
I don't know, probably.
I'm pretty sure we won.
Or like when the Red Wings play the Blues. Like that's something we definitely turn on and watch with each other. But
Yeah. I watched the entire Stanley Cup Finals.
yeah.
And I was
So
rooting
like
for
we root for each other's teams. Like we'll go to Tigers games and stuff, and even though like I'm not really a Tigers fan, but I'll go watch because I can't watch Cardinals baseball.
Yep.
Yeah, in person. So, anyways, that's all of them.
Yep.
That was pretty fun.
That was good. That was a lot of questions.
It was a lot of questions. Yeah. So we've always wanted to kind of do something like this, but you know, we didn't have the time, and now we have like all the time in the world. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if we'll do another one.
No.
Just based off of our, I don't know, personalities. We'll find other things to do, I'm sure.
Probably.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon to do within the next 2 weeks.
No, okay. Yeah.
Books and
Cross-stitching?
cross-stitching things. So, I don't know. I guess leave a comment on the video if you liked it. And if you want us to do more videos, or if you have other questions.
Leave a comment,
Leave
like
a
and subscribe.
subscribe.
Tweet me at David Dobrik.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all she wrote.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Goodbye!
Bye.